Hey guys, it's your girl Boonie, and you're listening to episode 133 of the Boonie Breakdown podcast, your source for all things responsible and ratchet. All right, guys, welcome to this week's episode. We're going to do a solo episode because we are well into season 7 of the podcast, and I just realized we haven't had any episodes where you just get some quality time with your girl Boonie, so it's just me. We're going to do a quarantine 5-spot. And for those of you who are new to the podcast, what a 5-spot is, it's like 5 random rants that I have, okay? It might be just random shit, could be about what's happening around us at the current time. And so how the 5-spot came about on my personal Facebook page many, many years ago, I just started these posts where I would do 5 random thoughts. It then morphed into blog posts when I used to do the blog East of the Mississippi, East of Miss. Shout out to that. That's a throwback, right? And then when we started the podcast, I kind of did some random ones like that. And so I feel like I got a lot to say. And before we hop into bringing back invited guests to the podcast, those episodes will start back next week. I'm going to take a point of personal privilege on my own motherfucking shit and do a solo episode. So we're going to do a quarantine 5-spot. All right. So stick around for that conversation. And because you'll hear my mouth running a lot in this episode, we're going to skip pick of the week because, right, it might be a pick of the week later. I don't know. We'll see how I go. But we're just going to skip that for now and just hop right into housekeeping. You guys, your feedback about episode 132 with KG. It was some very interesting feedback about this episode. And if you haven't listened to the episode, I encourage you to go back and check it out. Episode 132. What will you say about 2020? And a lot of you said this, kind of the same thing, like, you're scared to say anything about 2020 right now because you don't know what's going to happen. It's been so much in this short amount of time that you don't know what's the rest of the year carries. So a lot of you are still hopeful. I believe in our poll, it was 26% of you guys said that you were still going to hold out hope that the year was going to turn around. You were not claiming that this year was going to be a dud. And so I thought that, was great of you. I had even asked a question, how many people, like just to see what people were thinking about when the quarantine and the stay-at-home orders were going to end. And I thought that was pretty telling as well. A lot of you guys felt like we weren't safely coming out of the house. The majority of the things were late summer. Some of them said the whole year is a wash. Like we're not coming out at all this year. I laughed at the people who were like, Boonie, I don't know. Some people put in there, I think somebody said 2025. Somebody said 2022. So I do think people were just kind of like, what the fuck is going on this year? So I'm still hopeful, but cautious about the rest of 2020. And so if you haven't listened to that episode, please go back and check it out. All right. I want to thank everyone who hopped on IG Live on Wednesday. We had another Would You Rather Wednesday Live this past Wednesday. It was fun. We had a good time. I was able to go live with 3 other people, and they played Would You Rather live with me for everyone to see. And so we had a good time. Definitely going to do it again. I feel like as long as we're quarantined, like I said, I won't be doing them every week, but maybe like every other week, every 2 weeks, we'll do a Would You Rather live. So be sure to look out for the next date, and of course, I will let you guys know here. If you are new to the podcast and you do not know, you've only been listening to a couple episodes, we have some really, really bomb merch. So if you head on over to theboonieBreakdown.com/shop, you can get all of your amazing Boonie Breakdown merch. And I have a code for you. The code is RONA15. RONA15. It is good through the end of April 2020 for 15% off your orders of $20 or more. All right. So that code is in the show notes and over on theboonieBreakdown.com as well. And you guys know we have a campaign going to get me 100 reviews in Apple Podcast app. So if you have an Apple device, iPad, iPod, MacBook, whatever the fuck we else have, iPhones, and you listen to the podcast in Apple Podcast app, that purple app on your phone, you can go ahead in there and hit 5 stars. Okay. I'm really close. We're like we have 82 reviews. So I'm trying to get to 100. I was trying to get to 100 by the end of April. So April 30th, I wanted 100 reviews. We can do it. You guys have been leaving some really great ones. I want to shout out. This one is from L Bell with a little heart. Love you, Boonie. Giving me life during this quarantine and much needed break between household stuff and work. Smiley face. See, very simple. All you have to do, there's just 5 easy steps. You just search the Boonie Breakdown, select the Boonie Breakdown, scroll down to write a review. Click that, hit 5 stars. You can end it there. But if you want to leave words, you can leave words too. So help me get to 100 reviews by the end of this month. That would be bombing. I would love you, love you, love you. Long time. So while you already have your phone, you might as well head over and follow us on Instagram and Facebook at The Boonie Breakdown. You can follow us on Twitter at Boonie Breakdown. Okay? And when sharing this episode, please use the hashtag PODIN, PODIN, and the hashtag The Boonie Breakdown. You can tag us. Your pages are open. I will respond. I like resharing Insta story posts if your page is open, because people always hit me. You didn't share mine. Well, I didn't see it because I don't follow you. And your page is blocked. So, yeah, that's the rules. It's very simple. It's very easy. And I appreciate you guys always spreading the word about the Boonie Breakdown. All right. So that's it for the housekeeping shit. And we're going to get ready to break this down with a quarantine 5 spot. All right. Let's get ready to break it down. All right, guys, welcome to this week's episode, and I am excited to spend some quality time with just you and I. It's been a while. It's been a while, and I gotta get some shit off my chest. First of all, we're gonna start number 1 in this 5 spot. Number 1, in the state of Maryland, where I currently reside. Our governor has made it mandatory that you have to wear a mask in public spaces. And up until this point, I have been the person walking around, no gloves, no mask. It is what it is. I've just been washing my hands. You know, I have hand sanitizer where I need it. I have Lysol wipes, etc. The mask. So today I had to go out, and must say, I did not fuck with the mask. I did not like it. I think it gave me a little bit of a panic attack, anxiety attack. I don't know. Like, I really did not like how I felt. I felt closed in. My heart was racing. It was very restricting. And for that reason, since we are required to wear those now in stores, I won't be going out often because I just did not like how that felt. I did not enjoy it. So yeah, it is what the fuck it is. I have my mask. I think I ordered a few so I can wash them. But I will also say shout out to Vanessa of the Vagistine podcast, because she made a funny Instagram story where she was talking about people with bad breath right now. Oh my God. Like, if your breath stinks, this is a wonderful test for people in your life. They don't have to tell you because you will be smelling it yourself. And I think this will also hit the people who do not fucking clean their tongues. You can go on Amazon and get a tongue scraper. They have kits. It's several different kinds. Metal ones, plastic ones. You need to clean your tongues, motherfuckers. And right now, with the mask and you just breathing in a cycle of your own breath, if you have bad breath, you will know. And you should feel ashamed of smelling after you smell your own breath. That is what you have forced other people to smell for so long. Shame on you. Shame on you. And I hope you order a tongue scraper right now. Okay. But yeah, that I did not expect that reaction with the mask. I will solely only wear them in stores where they're required. But you will not see me walking around with these masks. I just did not like it. I ain't like it. But I'm not one of the people who's like, it's taking away my civil right. No. I'm going to abide by the law because I get why we have to wear them. I'm just saying I did not like wearing them. So that is all. All right. Number 2. As a result of this quarantine, stay in place, stay the fuck home situation, you know, a lot of the things I like paying people for, I will never take for granted. Number one, my housekeeper. Joanna girl, I miss you. I miss you. I don't like cleaning my stove, and I don't like cleaning my bathroom, and I don't like vacuuming. I don't like doing this shit. So that's why I pay her. And I miss you. I miss you so much. I want her back in my life as soon as possible. I'm going to text her and let her know as soon as this is over, I need my house to be the first one you come to, because I referred you to so many people that you should just start with me, because, she just has to. Also, I miss the people that I pay to do my hair. I don't go to the hair salon often because I'm natural, so I do my own hair, but I was supposed to have braids right now. And my hair, I've been growing out a taper cut, and my hair is almost back to the length that it was before I cut it. And I forgot how much fucking hair I have. And so I miss that. My nails, they miss my nail girl. Nakia, I miss you. I miss you at Be More Polished. I have fucking nubs, and I forgot how pretty my hands look with pretty nails. Ty, my skin revolted last week, and I really need a facial. We're going to have to do a lot of extractions, but I won't even complain because I just want my skin to glow. I miss the glow. And Ty does my eyebrows, and this is going into the next thing. I just, guys, just bear with me. I am used to gray hair. I had a patch of gray hair growing up in the back of my head. It was a birth trait. So I've had gray hair at a very young age on the top of my head. But the other morning I was washing my face and I looked into the mirror and I noticed that as my eyebrows are growing in because they have not had any maintenance, there's this one long gray eyebrow hair. And you can hear I'm emotional about it because I just think, I'm getting older. I'm 35, but I just did not expect that I would have gray eyebrow hair. And then I'm looking at my chin, and I'm tired of plucking chin hairs because Lord knows after this, I'm getting laser hair removal. That is a top priority when we are done. Laser hair removal will be happening. So I'm plucking hairs on my chin, and I fucking see a gray chin hair. And it was a moment of defeat, a moment of true defeat. And then I'm like, fuck, I look at my calendar and I get an alert, European Wax Center. And I'm like, fuck, can't even go see Danielle. I can't get my monthly Brazilian. And I said, I know God, I know when I get a shower tonight, I'm going to look down. There won't be gray pubic hair. There won't be, because you will not do that to me, Lord. And like clockwork, I get in the fucking shower and I'm taking a shower and it's fucking gray pubic hair. And I can deal with a gray chin hair and I can deal with a gray eyebrow hair, but I draw the fucking line at gray pussy hair. I haven't even been using my pussy for 20 years. Like, how is she seasoned? How is she seasoned already? I just was not expecting the salt and pepper down there. And I don't shave because it just makes it worse. So I'm just gonna have to look at this until it's just gonna be staring me in the face. Okay. And, these are things that I was not prepared for. So to all of my people who are dealing with this is a troubling side effect. It fucked with my mental. It really fucked with my mental. And I'm just not in a good place to have gray hairs just popping all over my body. I can't wait to promptly get all this shit removed. Promptly. All right. Moving on. Number 3. As I'm sitting here recording, there was an alert that popped up on my phone that the rematch for Teddy Riley versus Babyface has been rescheduled for Monday at 8 p.m. This is the third fucking time this shit has been rescheduled. And I have to start with a resounding fuck you, Teddy Riley. I legitimately, I'm still in a state of shock. Like, how the fuck? That really happened. That nigga really thought he was going to have an AOL live session wherever the fuck he was, but broadcast it through an iPhone on IG Live. Help me, Father. Help me, Father. I mean, he ruined the night of millions. Millions. It was people who were too old, who went to sleep thinking they were going to get up the next morning and see something. But this motherfucker ruined it because he was doing too fucking much. And that is always the lesson. Niggas who always do too fucking much, they always let you down. They always let you fucking down. Niggas who do too fucking much, say too much, they let you down all the fucking time. Brag too much, talk about their dick too much, they can't fuck. They always will let you down. And Teddy Riley is no fucking exception. You know, the thing that pissed me off the most about it was that, like, he was doing a pure money grab. Like, this was not this. We have supported your career for decades. And you couldn't even be selfish. Like, you couldn't even be selfless enough to just give us 2 fucking hours on IG Live without trying to profit from it. Nigga, we would have streamed all your music the next day. You would have got some type of residuals. People might have bought your shit on iTunes or some shit. But because you're so fucking greedy, you had to ruin it for everybody. Ruin it for everybody. I'm not shitting on Babyface because you can't shit on Babyface because we're going to get to Babyface. But Teddy Riley, it was like, nigga, you possibly could have won. This wouldn't have been no Babyface blowout. Like, you sitting on MJ hits. Like, remember the time, my nigga. And you blew this shit because you was doing too fucking much. Too fucking much. All them motherfuckers in the room. Nobody was reading the comments and wanted to speak up. Got a whole team around him of fuck niggas. This nigga cooning in the corner and dancing all hard because the shit sound good to him. But for us, the shit was raggedy. Yeah. And to top it off, he posted that bullshit ass apology where he completely deflected talking about we had nothing, nigga. It was you. Babyface shit was tight. Talking about we. The smartest thing he did all night was turn the fucking comments off. Shit. I just got worked up all over again. Because I really was just sitting here eating food by myself in the quiet. And I'm just like, he really did that bullshit last night. He really did that bullshit. And then on the other hand, you have Babyface, who was just stayed true to himself, calm, cool, collected. He kept it simple. He followed the fucking rules and came out on top. This nigga survived the Rona, postponed it for us, and still showed up, ready to participate and follow the rules, delivering shade, effortless, cool. I mean, it was magnificent. Babyface, we thank you. You did not deserve that disrespect. I can't believe it happened. I can't. I'm honestly shocked you even rescheduled because I just knew we were never going to see you on Instagram Live again. Somebody had tweeted like Babyface is the uncle who don't never come around, but when he come around, he always proves why he don't come around. That's exactly what happened. I just feel like the true winners in this, Tyrese, somehow he always gets his name populated because you got to throw in the towel. You got to throw in the tile. And Toni Braxton, because she was riding hard for her man. No tea, no shade. Those are the winners. Black Twitter was gold after that shit. The memes, I literally had tears in my eyes for at least an hour laughing at all of the memes, all of the tweets. And I'm literally officially, I tweeted and declared some of the things that ruined 2020. Teddy Riley has to be on that list. He has to be on the list. He has to be on the list. He ruined 2020. He ruined it. He ruined it. He ruined it. So I guess we'll see what happens Monday at 8 because I truly am shocked that Babyface rescheduled. All right, number 4. Why the fuck won't y'all niggas stay the fuck home? Why are we still having parties? Why are you still on Instagram in people's basements with 30 motherfuckers taking shots, sharing hookah sticks. I'm tired. I'm so fucking tired. I'm not that optimistic of when we're going to get out the house. I think if we're able to have any part of summer, we're only going to have August. Like, that's just my thoughts. But y'all niggas just can't stop congregating. I don't understand. I'm just floored. I'm floored. And then the fact that you're doing it and sharing it. Like, you just don't give a fuck. Yeah, I'm sorry for that song. It just blows my mind. It's one thing we're going to the stores, people practicing their social distancing, but y'all got strippers and shit popping their pussy on Instagram and having parties and kickbacks and shit, and then posting it. I mean, y'all, the audacity of motherfuckers right now. I mean, really, people are audacious as fuck, because I'm just not understanding. I'm not understanding why you feel like you special and you should get to have company. I want to have motherfuckers over. I want to go over my friend's house. I want to have drinks with them. I miss them. Get the fuck on Zoom like everybody else. Shit. I did not expect to be this angry, but Teddy Riley worked me up, and I've been worked up ever since. And then I really just can't, I can't believe I be swiping in Instagram and just seeing niggas acting like shit normal. I want to have a summer. Stay the fuck in the house. I know y'all feel it too. I know y'all feel it. I know y'all frustrated and you're tired. But I just okay. That's it. But don't let me see some of y'all and none of this shit, because I'm going to call the cops. I'm going to ask for a drop pin, and I'm calling the cops. We have to crack down. This is too much. All right. Last one. Number 5. I binged the entire Black as Fuck season 1 on Netflix. And that is Kenya Barris's new show on Netflix. And I gotta say, episode 1, I was confused. I was waiting to laugh, and I did not laugh at all episode 1 until the very last thing he said, the very last scene before the credits rolled. So I was skeptical about it. But then once I watched the whole thing, I'm going to say it's not bad. But I can't say it's stellar either. I think it just is what it is. But if I had to sum it up for me, it was Black-ish meets Curb Your Enthusiasm meets Modern Family. Because it was like that documentary feel, like Modern Family. I felt like Kenya Barris was trying to be Larry David, or Michael Scott, even from The Office a little bit, that style of comedy. And then I also felt like it was just a Blackish on steroids. I can't say I related to a lot of it, but I don't think it was a bad watch. I enjoyed it. And since it was only 30-minute episodes, or 30 minutes ish, for that, I can rock with it. But yeah, I was a little like, at first, like, what the fuck am I watching? Because I'm not really sure. Not really sure. Not really sure what I was watching, but I will give him kudos because the names of the episodes are really fucking funny. And so it's like, this is slavery. Yep, this episode is slavery. Yep, we're having a cookout because you know what? We couldn't do that during slavery. Those aren't the episode names, but like slavery is in every title of each episode. So pay attention to those because those were actually pretty funny to laugh at. But yeah, I must say, I think it's worth a watch. I don't get all of the backlash about it either. So I just felt like it just was what it was. It wasn't a bad watch, but it wasn't fucking stellar. So yeah, if you got time, you bored, you went through everything, go ahead and check it out. Support the Black people. And I thought I was done, but we're gonna do a 5.5 because I can't do 6 because the point is 5 spot. But 5.5, how the fuck are Blessing Looms back? Like when When will y'all get it? When will y'all get it? Blessing looms come back every 4 years, right? They come back faster than the motherfucking cicadas. I don't. Be careful. If you're in the blessing loom game, be careful. Be careful. You're the quarantine multi-level marketing person. Don't message me. I'm not joining none. I don't want to recoup no investments. No, leave me alone. I don't want it. Okay? And you shouldn't do it. You should not be involved in a blessing loom. 2 steps forward and 4 steps back. 2 steps forward and 4 steps back. So that is all I have for this episode. I really do want all of you to continue to stay healthy, what that means for you. Move your body, even if it's 15 minutes. Get some fresh air. Sit on the steps. Sit on your porch. Sit in your car. Drive around the block. Whatever you need to do to stay healthy. Stay sane. I need you guys to stay safe. So that means no more fucking kickbacks and going to parties and weddings and shit. Just chill the fuck out, okay? We all want to stay healthy. We all want to stay safe. And I just think it's so fucking selfish of these people who feel like I can just keep living my life the way I want to fucking live my life. And it's selfish as fuck. All right. So that's it for me, guys. I really hope you've enjoyed our Boonie and Friends quarantine series. That's what I'm calling this shit. Like I said, we will be back with interviews next week with interview guests. I have some really good ones coming up and scheduling a few more to record. And so I just can't wait for you guys to hear that. I'm glad that you enjoyed this content. I did want to keep putting out new content, but I understand what is happening around us. And I just wanted people to be a little light, laugh, joke, and get a little bit of solace during this time that is very difficult for so many people. So I hope you guys just keep staying safe, healthy, sane. And if you can get a little ratchet in there, get a little ratchet in there. All right. And if you enjoyed this episode, I encourage you to listen and subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, or any app that you listen to your favorites on. Tell your friends. They ain't home doing shit. Tell them to listen to, all right? And don't forget to leave those reviews too. We're trying to get to 100 reviews by April 30th. You can hear your review on the next episode. Follow us on all social media. Share the episode with those you love, those you don't love, those you fucking hate. I don't make these pretty images for nothing, okay, guys? Have a dope-ass week. Please, 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 guys. Please have a dope-ass week. Let's pray Teddy Riley can get the sound right, because we all need that in our life. Thank you for listening. And remember, the ratchet in me always honors the ratchet in you. Namaste. Until next time.